Hey guys, me and my friend Ibet reacted to Dream SMP The End by Evan MC Gaming. He did an amazing job with this video. If you want to see the full video, go to his channel. This was also live streaming on my Twitch. So be sure to follow that in the comments down below. But anyway, let's get to the video. Ready?
Yo, yes, ready.
If you can't hear, just let me know.
Alright, will do.
Dream was finally free. For over a year, he'd waited in that cell for a second chance at life. And after Techno broke him out, it seemed like nothing could stop him from taking complete control of the server. And he knew it was finally time to end it.
Is this the Zelda
One
theme
final
in the
battle
background?
to take back the world.
Is it?
This
I think it is.
I don't really.
It works.
I don't really pay the bus, but it does sound good with the video. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
is the end
I
of the
wouldn't have
Dream
expected Zelda to
SMP.
work with the Dream SMP. Ooh, that's epic sounding. Yeah, this is definitely the Zelda theme.
Immediately, he started to build a wall around his home, the only thing he felt would make him feel protected. After all, it worked for Lemanberg.
Kind of.
Until it didn't.
Barely.
He needed
Oh, yeah,
nothing had changed since the day he left. Fire.
Oh, what?
It's so atmospheric. Like, it's so cool looking.
Quickly finding his chest. But upon opening it, he was shocked to find that everything he left that day was gone.
I had a feeling that if you, I don't know if you remember this. You remember like back when like the disc thing started happening, and then Tommy hid his disc, but then Dream found it because he saw the VOD.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think he might have saw the VOD of this and then stole the axe.
Damn.
He panicked.
I thought it was just that he followed him there or something, or saw him do it.
Well, true. He could have done that too, but I'm pretty sure he was in the prison around that time. I'm not 100% sure. It's been so long since I've seen Dream Recipe.
Days went by. Dream continued to follow Tommy everywhere in his mind, a creeping thought that never seemed to go away. Tommy knew he couldn't keep living like this. He was miserable, misguided, and couldn't seem to find a purpose. He thought about the advice.
Why is there so many dreams just surrounding Tommy?
Right.
Wait, what?
Why are there just like a million dreams just standing around him?
Wait, couldn't stop thinking about dreams. All he saw was just dreams. Dreams everywhere. You can't disappear. You can't hide from him.
No escape.
But he also couldn't just ignore it. Fear, anxiety. Tommy felt exiled from happiness, locked in a cell.
Now he's half dream
with the one man he feared the most. Until he talked to the one person he trusted the most. The man who, since the very beginning, always seemed to know what to do. The one person who he felt could give him the advice he needed. Wilbur.
Crazy. Oh my god, I remember this.
Since he was given a second chance at life,
fucking Utah. Oh god.
Goal to make things right with the people he
But
wronged.
that was
everything he did.
The most fever dream of a story I had ever heard.
Tell me, that was so unexpected. I'm from Utah. What?
The betrayal, the neglect, the destruction.
Although the ending sequence where he was like in real life in Utah was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Would never truly disappear. And so, as a final favor for his best friend, one last adventure, Wilbur devised a plan to stop Dream's control over Tommy once and for all.
Oh, I completely forgot about this bit. It was so cool.
Wait, what bit?
Like, okay, the bit of like Wilbur helping out Tommy. I just remembered like the weird goodbye. I completely forgot about the way that Wilbur helped Tommy in this.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And he had a little vision of killing Dream in the prison and stuff. Oh my gosh, I remember that. That was
I
intense.
completely. Yeah, it was.
Wilbur's idea was to draw Dream in by setting off the alarm in the prison.
But you don't.
But we can.
There's only one thing that Dream will actually listen to. Dream, I'm gonna need you to do as I say, or I'm going to kill myself with a lava bucket.
What?
Answer me!
You wouldn't.
Tommy, you need to understand the only thing Dream wants is more power over people, alright? He had a power over me.
I love how
when he
Chad's
revived
saying,
me,
"No,
and he had
Will, don't do
power
it."
over you with the discs. And he knows that I'm forever in his debt until about 20 minutes ago. I only have a couple of requests. Just a couple, okay? The book I just threw you, is it empty?
No.
Okay, delete what's in it.
Okay.
I want you to write this in the book. Are you listening? From the very start, L'Manberg was always a sovereign nation.
No,
13,
these are
12,
discs.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
bluffing.
try me, 1, 0.
Oh, what an alarm. Ugh.
The discs were gone. Tommy screamed in anger at Wilbur. He trusted him. He trusted that he had changed, grown. But no. His selfish desires and misguided notions of freedom still prevailed over the feelings of his friends, trying to figure out why he would so blatantly betray him. Until Wilbur placed down his ender chest, removed Tommy's discs, and tossed them back to him, just as he'd promised. The discs Wilbur had given Dream were fakes. Tommy was relieved.
That moment was
But he wondered why
legendary.
Wilbur would put him
Yes.
through all the stress of thinking
Big brother Wilbur, even though Canali are not brothers, but still.
Big brother figure.
Yes.
the discs were really gone. Wilbur calmly explained that if Tommy had known they were fake, he would have given it away to Dream, and that only because Tommy truly believed the discs were real, did Dream believe it too. And now, Tommy was free from the control of Dream. At least when it came to the
Such a
discs.
weird visual.
Tommy thanked him. Tommy
God,
was
it's the
confused,
Utah bit.
angry,
Oh, yeah.
surprised. Where was Wilbur going? What made him feel the need to leave? The need to leave him? Wilbur refused to tell him, as he feared it would only make things worse. But Tommy wouldn't have it. He was broken by Wilbur's words. He had already chosen to leave once, and since he was revived, Tommy was sure he would never have to lose his best friend again. Tommy was furious that after all they'd been through, Wilbur would not just leave, but refuse to even tell him where he planned to go. And Wilbur continued. He explained that before he'd arrived at the Dream SMP, he had lived in the American state of Utah. And that one night, during a storm just like this, he had sailed away, arriving on this very shore nearly 3 years ago.
Yep, Utah, the landlocked state.
extremely
He
confused.
definitely sailed away
Wilbur had
from there.
always hated
Mhm.
Americans, and yet it turns out he was one of them all along. He wasn't a child anymore, and he knew there was only one way to truly set himself free. He had to finish what he'd started all that time ago. He had to kill Dream. For good.
But then failed. Again.
I mean, he did kind of succeed in the end,
Yeah.
but just killed everyone else as well.
If I can't kill you, then everybody dies with you.
Wait, what? Okay, so go in front of me. Ah! Oh, God!
Oh, gosh.
What's going on? Build up, man. The floor, the floor! Okay. Go. I'm back. Okay, he's on the run, though. He's on the run. Did it work? Whoa. Go. Don't fall down there. I don't think he's up here.
Forgot how intense all of the fights were.
It really was. I didn't know that the floor actually fell. I thought that was like a glitch or something, but the floor that was actually planned.
Yeah, it was one of the parts of the prison. It was something to prevent people from escaping.
Ah, okay.
Whoa.
Somehow Sam built that.
This is actually really cool.
Ready, go.
This time was different. This time, he had Tubbo. While Tommy was panicking, Tubbo had managed to build up and grab a handful of harming potions from the dispenser above the cell. This was their chance. If they could draw Dream inside, the two of them could throw the potions, doing enough damage to kill Dream in seconds.
I didn't know he did that.
Running out of options, Tommy agreed. And together, they
I think
prepared
everything was
for the
happening
final
too
step.
fast to actually like know everything that was happening in this thing.
Yeah, it was just going so fast. I didn't even know they got harm potion from up there.
Okay, get ready, get ready.
I like how the alarm is still working.
Healing is coming.
They even recommended he run for vice president of their new nation. And finally, they told Puns, who was surprised they actually managed to overpower Dream. In light of their victory, Puns decided to give them a sneak peek at a project he'd been working on that would be perfect for their new nation.
Oh, no.
Excited, Tommy and Tubbo followed
Oh.
Puns around the
Oh,
back of his
no,
house to
no.
a somewhat hidden staircase.
It couldn't have just ended there.
Let me tell you, I was so happy when they killed Dream and all that. And then they were talking to Bad Boy Halo and Sam. Then we got the pun. I was like, no, why would you tell him? If you, I don't remember it, but after the prison break, Dream and Puns met. Like all that was planned. Oh, I'm so mad. I was so mad when I saw Puns. I was like, no, why?
As they made their way down,
Like
they
of
couldn't
all
help but notice
people.
that this whole situation
Exactly.
felt eerily similar to one they'd been in before. Tommy and Tubbo fled to the top of the tower outside Tommy's house, desperately trying to put any amount of distance between them and Dream. But it was no use. And as Dream and Puns reached the top of the tower, there was nothing more they
Why
could
would
do.
you go up to the top
but
of a
surrender.
tower when people are chasing you? Like, you're just trapping yourself.
That's like someone going up the stairs from murder in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Us and tries to force us to revive them and tries to, kill us. So we have to kill everyone.
You can't do this. You have to stop now.
The world's f***ed up. We've f***ed up.
Explain it to us!
Everyone f***ed up. Everyone, there's too much death, too much destruction. Everyone hates each other. There's a fucking egg. This world is so f***ed that we just need to restart. If that means we have to kill everybody, then fine. You can be simple-minded and you can die simple-minded. The thing is we did realize through all of the testing that we've done,
He got
that
what he wanted in
limbo
the end, because
change.
Oh, that is
But-
true.
yeah, Tommy killed everyone technically, like Tommy and Tubbo, and then they restarted in I think the afterlife.
Mm-hmm. Start like a
So
whole
he-
new server.
So in the end, Dream won even more because he straight up got what he wanted. He got the reset. He got the no longer fucked up world.
True. That is true. But also, he kind of the one that started the whole revival thing because he revived Tommy, then Wilbur, then I just.
Yeah,
So that's technically his
bit
fault.
hypocritical. Very hypocritical.
Exactly. Like this whole world's messed up. Geez, I wonder why it's so messed up.
To be fair,
Is-
stuff like the egg and the wars and stuff did happen. Well, the egg was had nothing to do with Dream. The wars, it's
True.
like, yes, it did have to do with Dream, but then it was also I guess from his perspective, people doing things that he disagreed with, so he was trying to keep his view of the peace,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were fighting for their freedom, and then it just sort of got worse and worse over time.
Yeah. But the revival thing is all him.
Yeah.
And now Puns, and kind of Puns too, since he kind of revived his Dream as well.
Yeah.
based on how you die. And the thing is we've tested by murder. We've tested by self-sacrifice. But what we haven't tested is somebody dying a hero.
Oh wait, they also did kill what's her name, Laserbeam and Vicstar constantly.
Yeah.
Like constantly. So yeah, it's your trying to balance with the whole revival thing and stuff.
And then after, the other person can leave and go try and warn all the others and prepare for the doom that's going to happen. But it doesn't matter because
This
Pons and I
scene
have
was so
already made
fucking
the
sad,
arrangements.
though.
And
Oh,
everyone,
Like,
what?
just hearing all this was so like sad the first time hearing like that one of you's gonna die, one of you's gonna live thing like that, just like goosebumps type of scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
your last few moments, Pons and I will enjoy our grilled cheese sandwiches.
Bruh.
This was the end of the line.
Grilled
The end
cheese
of their friendship.
sandwiches.
The end.
Out of all the
Of
sandwiches
Tommy
you
and
could
Tubbo.
show grilled cheese, really?
Tubbo begged Tommy to let him
Hey,
be the
grilled
one to
cheese is
jump.
pretty good.
Eh.
Tommy refused. They stared at the pressure plate.
It's
Their
made by the
only
right
way
people.
out of this twisted place, with a hint of sadness, knowing
Though then
only
again, I
one
feel
of
like
them
they're the type to
would see
burn it.
the outside world again. But Tommy
They really don't
noticed
seem like
something
good
interesting.
cooks.
The pressure plate was wooden. The disc glided through the air, flying directly over the pressure plate and burning in the lava. It was gone, and he only had one shot left. He took a deep breath once again and threw the disc. Their fate hung in the air as it glided towards the lava, and all they could do was watch. He got it. Right
Remember
away.
how it
An
didn't
escape behind
actually
them as lava poured
land?
down.
I was about to say
Like-
that too, because like in this video, you're like, oh my god, that's so cool how they did that. But then like the actual live stream, you were there. It like it took them too many times to get it right.
Yeah, like they needed to get Dream to like help them in admin mode.
Exactly. They're like, okay, we're gonna take an intermission real quick. Oh, let's go.
Down from a
There is so much more.
Come on, Tubbo, faster, Tubbo. Fine, I'm having it. God, shut up.
What if you could live forever? What if you and Tubbo could live forever?
Tom
There
is
are greater things
literally
on the
there
server
right
than Tom.
now.
There are greater things on the server than Tommy Tubbo.
You can't spend your life trying to solve the unsolvable problems, and that's what you've done, man.
Why is it unsolvable?
I can do this. It's just literally just a lever, and it's literally for the good of everything. We could have been friends, man. Think about that. We could have been friends. Everyone will die. Everyone is dying. What kind of selfish person would I be?
You ruined
You
it!
could have let us have a nation dream.
Tommy, everything was fine before you came.
It's gonna be fine. All I need to do is hold this lever down for 3 seconds.
Oh, congrats,
Hang on,
Tom, you're dead.
All right, go.
How did you do that exactly? Like how? I need to know.
I think the actual rocket was probably just editing. Like, have you seen Stampy Longhead's rocket video?
Him going to space.
Like- Yeah, it's probably just a way more complicated version of that, and just a bunch of like editing stuff and a bunch of like probably commands and stuff going on. Because like they had Callahan who like was doing a bunch of fancy stuff, and like Sam knew how to do a bunch of fancy stuff. Dream knew how to code a bunch of fancy stuff. Like there was a ton of people who knew how to make really fancy stuff in Minecraft there. So like they had the people and the know-how, so they probably just did some random fancy commands and junk for editing.
Yeah, I like how you said just fancy constantly.
We're not even gonna hit the prison. Wait, Jack! We gotta get there and help him. What? We gotta get to the prison. What are you doing? Come on.
Oh, Jack, you idiot.
Jack ruined everything.
I get that.
Oh, why are you trying to ruin everything all the time?
That was just
Music
me having
makes
fun with
this
my
so
friends, Drew, by the way.
beautiful and like dramatic. Like I don't know, I feel like in the actual thing it wasn't this like yeah, it was really flipping like emotional and junk and like it just felt insane, but like the music that this video has added just makes it go to like another level.
Yeah, you guys like feel it.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean by that. Yeah, because live stream didn't really. It did feel sad, but didn't really felt like you feel it.
Yeah.
What is that?
I can hear it 'cause the music.
The new.
Oh.
Oh wait, never mind. Now I can hear it.
Jack, what? The alarm's going off.
It's too late, Drew.
Tommy, what is that? Tommy. Tommy, what did you do?
Jack, there's nothing we can do. Jack, there's actually nothing we can do.
Tommy!
I'm sorry.
You're sorry for what? You're sorry for what, Tommy?
We hit the runner, we carry on pushing forwards.
Jack, sit down with.
Someone give up. You're like, I'm not.
What? Jack, there's nothing we can do.
No, there wasn't
late.
anything
It's the
he
whole
could
puzzle.
do.
Yeah,
So
you know what? Just sit
like-
down. I'll give up, man.
he decided to remake the bench, the place that he felt safest.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to have his final moments in the closest thing he could get at that time to where he felt safe.
I didn't really catch that. I didn't really catch that. I thought you should put a bench down. Like, okay, I give up. I'll just sit here and wait for the impact.
It was so much more like meaningful than just I would just sit down.
See, it was still. Listen, I was bouncing to Tommy and Tubbo's POV, so I kind of all over the place, alright.
That's fair. I think I was busy the day that it was happening, so I had to watch it like afterwards. So I watched each one at a time. I think I watched Tommy's and then Tubbo's. So like because of that, like being able to pause and being able to sort of watch it at a slower pace meant that I actually really noticed like, okay, I think that's why he's doing that.
But be nice. He was crazy.
Growth, friendship, and ruin.
Just
Across
all
the
of the
life
streams
Dream
were just
SMP,
such a
these three
like,
truths have shaped the story
insane
into one of the
experience.
most treasured
really was.
in Minecraft history. Spanning 3 years and creating one of the most compelling stories in Minecraft.
And plus bouncing to
the
one
story
to
has
another, it
evolved
was
well
just
past
insane.
that ever thought to come
Yeah.
in a Minecraft server.
Was it? Oh, I thought he was gonna show the part when they're like, "Oh, hello, who are you?"
Yeah. I suppose technically that bit was like the afterlife, so it's not like the actual events of the SMP or anything.
Yeah, because
I-
because they were gonna do another season, but since that whole memory thing was gonna work out, this time not do it.
Yeah.
Which is understandable because you wipe everyone's memory. That means like Tendo Blade won't really be talked about and all that. So yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Can't believe it ended. And I was late to
Yeah.
the party when Recipe started. I was late. I came in, I think, between the egg lore during the web banquet and Quackity's lore. That's when I came along.
Oh, really? Okay, I felt like I had got in late when I got in, but then like it just kept going and I realized, oh, I guess I got in early. Because like I started watching just at the end of the Le Mans, like the first Le Mans Burglar just before Pogtopia started, like just after like the first war pretty much. Or not the first war, the second war, because there was the disc war before that. But like because I had missed the first like big part of the SMP, I thought, oh, I've came in late. I wish I had started earlier, and then so much happened.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter when you started watching, because like even watching it like afterwards was still an experience. I mean, it wasn't the same as watching some of it live. Like some of the like watching back streams that you didn't watch live felt different. Like if you missed a stream and was catching up on it, but it still felt just very interesting. Like I don't know how to describe it. It was, and it was such a I don't know, iconic experience watching the entirety of the Dream SMP.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Especially this guy right here, cause he helped me a lot catching up with a bunch of stuff from his whole entire series. So thank the heavens for him. But yeah, I also watch Wilbur's like old streams too from his YouTube channel and all of that. So yeah, it
I
was a
watched a lot
wonderful
of
experience.
technos.
Oh, Techno was the main person that I watched from point of view.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, basically him. I literally watched on my TV screen.
I
And
don't think my parents would have let me do that.
yeah, I was in the living room during the printer break. I was in the living room watching Techno Blade on the TV screen, and everyone
Damn.
else was on my phone. Oh, I miss the good old days. That was the good old days.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ibet, for watching this experience. This was fun.
Thank you for inviting me. It was really fun.